Hello, so it's currently 10:35 a.m. on December 13th in Hong Kong, and today's actually my chill day because I don't have anything planned besides dinner at 6:30 tonight, and it's 10 right now, so I have a lot of time. Originally, I was gonna have art classes, but the teacher that's teaching the ceramics class, which is what the art class I wanted to take is on vacation until after Christmas, and I'm leaving before Christmas. I'm not gonna have the chance to go to the art classes that I want to go to, so instead I have a very chill day and I'm going to go shopping. Tomorrow I'm planning to go to the Heritage Museum, so as for now, I'm gonna go shopping, and I don't really have anything planned besides that and the dinner. And I was gonna give a tour, but I am feeling lazy and I'm feeling I'm running behind even though I don't have anything and I'm just running on my own schedule. So I'm gonna head out and I'm gonna catch a shuttle bus here at this hotel, which is a service apartment, but I'm gonna catch the shuttle bus that's downstairs and go to TST, and I'm gonna head over to HarbourCity and see if I can get some shopping done. So I'll see you later. I just got home from shopping today, and I feel like a lot has changed since the last time I have shopped in Hong Kong, which was like 2 years ago in 2015. I went to one mall and I went to 2 stores outside of the mall. But I have to say, these are places I've been to 2 years ago, and I feel like I've lost not all memories of it, but when I go back, I'm having a harder time, like, navigating around. So HarbourCity, in my opinion, is one of the most confusing malls there is. If you compare it to Bellevue Square, that's simple. It's like, it's not a square, but it's a plus sign and you can only go like 4 ways. But HarbourCity is in the shape of an L, and within the L, there's like 2 aisles. Sometimes there are 2 aisles. So if you're on the left side of like one section, then you're missing completely the other side, because it's like store, walkway, store, store, walkway, store. So if you're on one walkway, you're gonna miss out on all these stores on the other walkway. But eventually they meet in the middle, or some sort of middle, and then you can like turn around. But there are 4 sections in this. There might be more than 4 sections. It is a terminal, like a cruise terminal. So there are a lot of tourists and there are a lot of entrances from the cruise itself. But it's really confusing because they have names in every sections, but they aren't like helping you directionally, like to navigate it. It says one's called Ocean Terminal, one's called Ocean Center, one's called Gateway Arcade, and it's like none of these things tells you what section is what part of the thing. It says here are some names and we're gonna name this section this. So it's very confusing, and there aren't that very many directories. There's like people standing around supposed to help you, but based on the way they dress, you can't tell if they're working here to help you navigate, or there's just someone walking around who's dressed nicely, or there's someone from a store and they're just standing there outside that store to pull you in. So navigating HarbourCity is a very confusing place, and before I always went to 2 stores and I knew exactly how to get from one store at one end of the mall to another store on the other end of the mall. But since 2 years ago, I had such a hard time going from one store to the other store, but then when I went to look for the other store, it doesn't exist anymore. Just because that store is gone, it's okay, I still like made my way like through the whole thing, the whole mall, the whole shopping situation, but that's mostly because I made a list, a paper note, and it had the stores I wanted to go to. Before I went shopping, I went online and I looked up all the stores in that mall that I wanted to go to. So I wrote them down in the location. So I wrote down, like, for example, Uniqlo, Ocean Terminal, Level 3. But that didn't help me because I just wrote them down and I like still couldn't go. I couldn't use what I had to find the stores I wanted to go to. I could only just know what level to be on and just walk around the level and then look for directory to see if I'm going the right direction. It was a very difficult shopping situation, but I survived, and I bought a few things. I find it very interesting where before, when I went shopping, I always knew what I wanted to get, and when I went shopping, everything appealed to me, especially the store Logon. I love that store. Home/gifts/stationery kind of store, and it has like, I don't know how to describe it, like neat little things that I love looking at and like shopping for. But this time, when I go, okay, I like this and I like this, but I don't need this. I don't need to spend money on this. And it's really, it's a good habit to have where you know what you want and know how much money you have to spend. But it's very weird to me that it's not as appealing to me as before. Because before I was just like go and buy whatever I wanted, like a shopping spree, which is what I've been trying to do, because it's kind of like necessary for me to do that because I don't have any clothes I need. Because I thought, oh, winter, it's gonna be cold, so I bought winter clothes, but not like Seattle winter clothes where it's like layers and layers. I bought like the thinnest winter clothes I had, and it's still so hot, so I had to go buy clothes. So I went and bought this shirt from H&M 2 days ago. It's one of the 2 or 3 shirts I have that I can like survive in this weather. And this weather isn't like crazy hot or crazy cold, but it is winter in Hong Kong, but it feels like summer because it's 60 something Fahrenheit, 60 degrees something Fahrenheit, and it's very hot. And everyone looking at me like, why is this person in a t-shirt? Because everyone else, they're wearing down coats, they're wearing like a bunch of layers, definitely long sleeves, people with scarves and gloves, and I'm like, what is this? And everyone looks at me all weird, and like, I can hear people talking, not behind my back like a negative way, but like, wow, look at that person, they're wearing so little clothes, it's making me cold. And I was like, I feel very hot, and I was sweating when I was walking around. So I don't know why people are like freaking out about the fact that I'm wearing a t-shirt. Like, I understand if they were freaking out like, oh, I'm wearing a t-shirt and I'm eating ice cream. I was like, that might be a little extreme for them, which I did, but then I realized, wow, I'm so different from everyone. I am in a t-shirt, I'm eating ice cream, I'm just standing there, I'm not cold at all, I'm not bothered by this temperature. And everyone just looks at me like I'm crazy. But whatever, it works for me. I'm not dying, I'm fine. Then it's cool. They can think that I'm dying, I'm freezing, but I'm not. But whatever, I don't know those people, they're just strangers walking by, and I can just ignore them. So here in Hong Kong, they have a store called Marks and Spencer's, and this store does not exist in the US. As far as I know, it doesn't exist in the US, but it does exist over in UK. It's the first time I've ever been to Marks and Spencer's because they do have it here, but I've seen people vlog about it in the UK, and it's like, oh, what a cool store that I can't go to. And they're like, when they do hauls, I see clothes from Marks and Spencer's, but I have no idea what it is. So today was the first time I've been to it, even though 2 years ago I could have gone, but then I was like, I'm too afraid to go to the store I know nothing about. So today I finally went in, and I bought a sweater, and I bought some cookies, and I feel like I should do a haul, but I don't know if I should now or should do it right before I leave, because I know I'm going to buy more stuff probably, and it might make sense for me to do it when I have it all together. For now, I'll show you what I got at Marks and Spencer's. So besides the one shirt that I bought at Marks and Spencer's, I also bought this thing of shortbread. It comes in a tin. Part of why I bought it is because it's in a tin, and I love buying things that are like these in a tin. And this one is, it says Scottish shortbread. It's a selection of all butter shortbread rounds, Belgian dark chocolate chunk shortbread, and triple Belgian chocolate chunk shortbread. 27 biscuits, 3 varieties. So that's what this one is. So the chocolate I got does not come in a tin box, but it is chocolate. It's Swiss chocolate, and it's a collection of milk, dark, and white chocolate. And on the back they have all these different ones. So I'm gonna try these out with my dad later when he gets home. It is currently 4:05 p.m. and I have dinner at 6:30 at Spaghetti House in TST. So I'll be heading back over to where HarbourCity is, but I didn't want to be going to dinner carrying a bag of stuff that I bought because it is I don't know. It didn't feel right. Plus, it's kind of heavy. So I came home, and I might head downstairs and check out the, I don't even know what it's called. It's like a lounge, but it's also, I might head down to the 5th floor and check out the free amenities lounge area, because I haven't been there in 2 years, and I know they have massage chairs over there, and my body is tired and sore from hiking yesterday and snowboarding a few days before. So I'm gonna head down there, relax, and I think that's it. Maybe I'll do a tour tomorrow. Okay, today's plan of attack is Heritage Museum, dentist at 5:30, and dinner at 7:30 or 7. I'm not sure when dinner is, but that's today's plan of attack. That's today's plan of attack. But first of all, we're gonna do a very quick tour. This is my room. There's my bed. There's a desk, as you can call it. You come out into the living space. There's a living room, a bunch of crap, and there's supposedly a dining room, a kitchen, bathroom, another bedroom. And then here you have the view from the living room. That's the island side. And then you got the pool below. And there's also a TV. Yeah, that's it. That's the quick tour. Maybe I'll give you more later. Got off the MTR. I had to switch lines, but it was a really quick trip, and then I went and bought a chocolate mini Swiss roll from 7-Eleven because I had no food to eat. There's a lot more people out and about than there were 2 hours ago, which makes me very self-conscious about vlogging, but the Pixar exhibit was really cool, and I'm glad I took photos, and it sucked that there were a ton of school students on trips, school groups on trips to visit, so it made it really hard to look at stuff, but I just stuck around and just waited till all 3 or 4 groups left, and then I just took my time and went back and enjoyed it. So that's good. And then I saw Bruce Lee stuff, and then that was okay. Now I'm gonna go eat because I'm really hungry. To the mall after I went to the dentist, and here I am on what's called the Avenue of Stars, except they're under construction, and so it's not as cool, but I feel bad about vlogging because there's a lot of people here taking selfies, but right now I'm going to try to find a better view where where there's no boat in the way. But if not, I'm gonna head over to dinner because it's happening in 20 minutes and I'm like a few minutes walk away from it. Update, I found a better view. And doesn't look like there's a boat in the what's the word? It doesn't look like there's a boat in my way or anything. Obstruct, that's the word. There's nothing obstructing my view here. So, well, besides other people. But look at this. Let's see if I have a fun fact about this view. Fun fact, a lot of these Christmas lights on the building are designed on a net and then they hang them down from the top of the building and then they make these pictures, but they're very technical, that have multiple nets, so they have multiple layers of photos, images. Also, I believe that's the Opera House or Convention Center. I could be wrong with the convention part. It's definitely the Opera House. And for a long time, I used to confuse that Opera House with the one in Sydney, right? Sydney? Or I think it's the Sydney Opera House. I used to get them confused because they look very similar. Fun fact, they built a viewing deck that I'm on, that I've never seen before. And there's globes and lights. Fun fact, I feel like I remember this building thing, but I have no memory of the viewing deck, and I'm on the viewing deck, which means this must have existed 2 years ago when I came here. Fun fact, that's the ferry that takes you to the island side. Fun fact, I've never taken a photo next to the clock tower. New fun fact, I think that building did exist, but the viewing deck did not. So there's on 2 different levels. But on second thought, I think the thingy is temporary. So maybe it's a seasonal and the thingy, so maybe the building thingy is seasonal and temporary, and the viewing deck itself is permanent, and that's new, that has been made like within 2 years. Also, there's lights on the clock tower now that looks kind of like rainbow, and I'm assuming I'm gonna miss out what it is. Oh, even the back building has stuff on it, but there's trees and you can't see it. But it's great to know that they got lots of pixels on the thingy. Fun fact, that looks way cooler at night when it's lit. Fun fact, I don't actually know where dinner is.